guys, it's Jessica from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here with a reading vlog. It is Friday. I got home, put everything up, got changed. It's been a long Friday. I'm tired. It's almost 5 o'clock. We're gonna have some pancakes for dinner because it's Friday. But I'm here to start a reading vlog that I'm ridiculously excited for. I feel like I get excited for every reading vlog, but this one I'm very excited for, and that is reading Harlequin novels. And these are your Harlequin Desire books that are gorgeous. And then I have Harlequin Desire from their like older line, I think, and then romantic suspense. I have Harlequin historical. I've got it all. And if you can tell, I kind of went crazy on Harlequin's website. So I ordered 9 books from them, and then I went to Half Price Books and bought 3 more, and then I have an author reach out to me who gave me an arc of one of her upcoming books. So I'm excited, and I don't know if I'll like them, but they're pretty and I want them. So like, this whole series is gorgeous. I'm actually gonna post a giveaway for this today on Friday that I'm filming this. The giveaway is probably closed by the time I am posting this video, so make sure you're following me on Instagram. I bought 2 of these on accident because I was so excited, and I was adding things to my cart and I added 2 of these, which is quite annoying. But this is the Dynasty series, and I think like the 7 Sins. I got a couple in here in this series, so I'm probably gonna read one from that series. I got these 3, but what's weird is like this one's not metallic, this one's shiny, and then these are matte. So I don't know why. So like, this one's super floppy and these aren't. So I don't know like the difference between why they decided to do that. This one's like another floppy one, but then all the rest are pretty hard. Oh, I am really okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm like, I want to read this one and this one and this one. I think I might be reading 5 books for this video because there's a lot I want to read. And I also got some in like the Texas Cattleman Club series. So these 2 are in that series. But really, I got them because the covers are really pretty. So I don't know if they rebranded the Harlequin Desire line, because these are both Harlequin Desire, but the newer ones have like the gold and the older ones have the red. But Half Price Books had like a whole half shelf full of Harlequin books, so I want to go to another location and look at their Harlequin books. But they're super cheap. Harlequin, I was on their website and I got 40% off my purchase for signing up. So if you want to sign up for their newsletter, you get 40% off your first purchase, and their books are also already $5. So I have these 3 in this series. I'm gonna read one of them in this series. I'm not sure which one yet. I have a Naima Simone. The one I really want to read, well, the one I need to read is Tudor Christmas Tidings, and this is by 3 separate authors. Blythe Gifford is the one who sent this to me. She reached out and asked if I wanted to read it, but it also has Jenny Fletcher and Amanda McCabe. So it's 3 stories. I've been dying for Christmas romances, so of course I had to say yes. And it's a Tudor Christmas, so I love the Tudor era, but I haven't read any historicals that take place in the Tudor era, so I'm excited to read this. This comes out, I think, in November. This I'm going to read for this reading vlog. I'm also going to read Bodyguard Boyfriend by Lisa Childs, and they're running away from an explosion on the cover. This is part of their suspense line. This one's chunkier. It's almost 300 pages, but this one is about, I think he has to pose as her boyfriend to be her bodyguard. So we love a bodyguard romance here. Yes, please. I also really want to read Stolen by the Viking by Michelle Willingham. I love a good Viking romance after reading Joanna Lindsay's. So it says, bought for his vengeance but claimed for his bed. He saves her from slavery with the intention of getting close enough to kill her foster father until their spark of passion ignites a desire to keep her close. It is what it is. It's historical. I'm super excited for that. So I don't know. Okay, I have to read a J.C. Lee. So I got 2 J.C. Lee books, and one of these just came out. I didn't realize Harlequin puts new releases that haven't come out yet for pre-order, but it doesn't say pre-order, it just says purchase. So I didn't look close enough, and I didn't realize I was buying a new release, so my order shipped like a week later than I thought it would, because I was waiting for the release of the new one. I think Secret Crush Seduction was the new one. Oh, I just have to look on the side. Yep, this is September, this is February. So I'm gonna read Temporary Wife Temptation because this is the first one in the series. I believe it's a series. It might not be, but I think this one is a Fake Spouse. Yes, Fake Spouse. So cool. That's 4. Let's do one more. So let's do one in this series. I don't know which one's first. I can look at the dates. All the dates are on the side spine, so that's really cool. This one is first. Ooh, so Ruthless Pride is first, and that is Naima Simone, which I really wanted to read one of her books. It's really fun too on the back. This one's the back of this, and then I know this one is the back of this one. So they have like all the people. super fun. So this one, I don't know what this one's about. So he's a millionaire CEO and she is a reporter, and he refuses to allow the gorgeous but determined reporter to dredge up his family's dark past or circulate rumors of his secret child. So they fall in love. That's fun. Okay, so I'm gonna read these 5. I have 2 historicals, I have suspense, and I have 2 contemporary, I guess. I don't know if they're like, they like their millionaire romances at Harlequin, but there's these 5. I don't know what to read first. I might just ask my sister which one I should read first because I literally can't pick because I'm so excited. So yes, Lisa's gonna be very excited. Lisa from Remarkably Lisa collects like all the Harlequin romances. I don't know if she ever reads them, but she collects them. So I'm gonna go and read these books and update you guys later. I just asked my sister and she picked Bodyguard Boyfriend, which is one of them that I already told her about because I told her I was ordering them and she thought I was crazy. I was like, but they sound so good. And I told her the synopsis. She's like, that does sound good. So she picked Bodyguard Boyfriend. I'm going to read this first. We love a bodyguard romance here, so I'm excited. I do have to work on my master's tonight though, which I don't want to do. It's just like, it feels like busy work. It's just another essay I have to finish and it's already super long. It's a case study, so it's gonna take a while, but then I'm gonna read. Hey guys, so it is actually Sunday. I almost said Saturday. It's Sunday and I finished a book and I'm reading another one, and I went to Half Price Books and picked up some more Harlequins. So I went to a different location and got these 3. I got Scandalous Engagement and Snowbound Suspicion and Smoky Mountains Ranger. These 2 are, they're lost in the wilderness and have to get help, and I really want some like survival stories. This one's like at a wedding in Colorado, and then this one, he's a ranger and saves her life and someone's trying to kill her. This one has a mysterious gunman on their trail, and this one I think is a serial killer, so I'm excited for these 2. So that's why I bought them. And then I really want more in the Desire line because I did finish Bodyguard Boyfriend and it was fine. I think I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars because first she always called her dad daddy, and I was like, you're 28, 29 years old, stop. And she like says she does it because it makes him happy, but I'm like, you're an adult woman, you still call him daddy around other people. Like, it's one thing to call your father daddy like in private, like at home, but like I don't know, she just felt very juvenile when she would do that. And I thought like the whole premise was, my favorite part about fake dating is that they have to act like they're dating around some other people, and like that's putting a strain on their relationship because they kind of like it and it blurs lines. None of that happened in here. So there was never a point where they had to like act like they were dating in public on the page. They mentioned that they did, and he would like always have his hand on her back when they were out, but like that was it. And so they really, everything happened when they were alone and like they were growing closer, but I wanted that like fake dating aspect and it wasn't really in here. But it was definitely action-packed. Someone was trying to kill her because her dad is a judge, and it's like this crime lord guy that is in jail, and he wanted to kidnap her to like sway the dad to have his verdict a certain way, you know, like all that legal jargon. And so she was assigned a bodyguard. There was a lot of action in here and suspense, and the romance was fine. There were just some things I would have changed. So 3.5 stars. It wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed it, but I'm loving Temporary Wife Temptation by J.C. Lee. I just started this and I'm 50 pages in. I think the chemistry is amazing. They have to get married because his grandmother wants him to marry a Korean woman he's never met from a wealthy family whose business would be great to like merge with their business, and he's in line to be the CEO of his company, and he doesn't want to marry her. He's like, I don't want to marry someone, so he lies to his grandma and says he's engaged. And Natalie is the HR person at their company, but on like a smaller level, and she really wants the head HR position at the company, and she misses her interview because she is taking care of her niece who is newly orphaned because her sister and her sister's husband just passed away, and she's fighting for custody for her niece over her niece's paternal grandparents. And so she needs, if she gets married to a wealthy man, that'll make her look better to the courts if they have to go into a custody battle. So she's like, oh, this is perfect, like I'll marry you and it'll help me get my niece and have her custody, and he needs it for like his family to get off his back. So they just agreed to marry, but there's a ton of chemistry between them, and I really liked when they met in the club in the beginning. It was so good, and I really like Natalie, and I really like Garrett's character. So I'm loving this so far, and the dedication was really cute. I took a picture and posted on Instagram. It says, "To my tall, dark, and handsome husband, you'll always be my favorite hero." How cute is that? I'm loving this, and I can't wait to read the next one because I really am enjoying JC Lee's writing. And I also own a Sweet Mess as well, so I'm excited for that. But yes, down one, loving another. Bought some more. This is just a full-on Harlequin vlog. Hey guys, so it is Tuesday today. Monday I felt like was like 3 days long, and I felt like today was Thursday, but it's Tuesday. I just got home from work. I finished Temporary Wife Temptation, and I'm giving it 4 stars, but like a 3.5 out of 4 really, because at the end there was a conflict that happened that I'm not the biggest fan of, where it's they built up this trust with each other the entire book, and then it was a scenario of, oh, I knew I could never trust you. You're the one who betrayed me kind of thing. And I hate that. I hate that. I hate how we have all this development that like goes out the window because of one misconception. So I really was annoyed about that. And I feel like this should have been longer. I wanted more of when they were like getting married and like their first night in their house together. They got married and then it was like 2 weeks later. And I'm like, where is our time there? And then like they had to go on vacation together. And I was like, yes. Like, or like a retreat or something, and I was like, 1 bedroom trope, and like they had to leave. So it's like there were so many possibilities for such great things, and the author didn't take advantage of them. So 3.5. It was still really good. I loved their chemistry. I loved how it was the fake marriage and how they started falling for each other and each other's families. Very cute. Really loved it. Hi, Miss Lily. I know you missed me. She always gets sad when I come up here to film after I get home from work because she wanted me. But I'm gonna start this one next. This one is 3 short stories in one, which I'm excited for, and I'm gonna try to maybe possibly read 2 stories today. I've been reading like 150 pages a day out of these books, so I'm ready for some Christmas tutors. I'm very excited. So I will check in with you guys maybe after each story, maybe after each 2 stories. I don't know. I gotta go work out, so we'll see how I'm feeling afterwards, if I want to be on camera or not. So I'm gonna go do a beach body video, and we'll see how that goes, because I don't want to run in the afternoon, because I don't like running in the afternoon outside, since I'm not going to the gym anymore. We'll see if I ever go back. It's Thursday night. I've got Miss Darcy here. I know she was sleeping and I woke her up. And then we have Miss Lily over here. Hi, baby. She's tired. Excuse the mess that is me. I worked all day, and then I got home and did a cardio video with my sister, beach body video. It was a bit challenging, just a bit. And I was getting really sweaty, but I have to update you because I am really struggling to get through this. It's very, very political and very heavily researched, and this is not the kind of historical that I like. It's very much about who's gonna be on the throne, and I guess the first one was Henry VII, which I don't know anything about Henry VII. I, like I said, watch The Tudors, so I know a lot about Henry VIII and his 6 wives and all that fun stuff. And so the first story, I'm like, who's Richard, Henry, who are they married to, how did Richard get, I don't know. And the author kind of introduced a little bit, but not enough, because it was only an 80-page story. Not enough was really developed for the world building, in my opinion. It wasn't too Christmassy either. And so I read the whole first story, and I'm in a little bit into the second one. I'm on page 110. So the first story ended on page like 90 something. And the first story was just fine. Like, her and this guy were supposed to be betrothed as like a political alliance, and she's like, oh, okay. And then like kind of liked him. They didn't see each other again for a whole year. Still not married, because they can't get married until Henry takes the throne, because both their families are secretly supporting Henry. And so the romance felt very disconnected to me, and apparently they kind of like fell in love or established that connection when they first said they were betrothed and like spent an evening playing together a card game, and I didn't really feel any connection to them. And so then we passed a year, then we passed another year, so like 3 years pass in an 80-page story, and there's not a lot of Christmas. They play some games, which I guess probably were researched by the author for that time period, but nothing else Christmas except for like the 12 days of Christmas after Christmas, I think. So it was just like fine. I just don't care about like the royal political stuff when the romance really wasn't that great. So the second book is during Henry VIII's rule, but again, I'm just like, I don't really care, and it just feels very historically heavy-handed, and I'm not used to that in my historical romances. I'm used to it being the setting, but not necessarily all about the plot. So I'm gonna DNF it for now. It's just taking me forever to read and I'm really struggling and not wanting to read, so I'm putting it down. I'll probably pick it up maybe next month since it doesn't come out until November. But then I decided I might as well go back to contemporary and read Ruthless Pride by Naima Simone, which I'm really excited about. I do not like how there's the card in the middle. It's the cardboard like postcard that you're supposed to send in to get free books and like sign up for their subscription. I don't like how it's in the middle. I don't like that, but it's fine. It's the first one I'm reading that it's in the middle, but I don't know what this one's about. It's just the first one in the Dynasty series and they're so pretty, and this one has all the men on the back and like her dress. I already have a cart full of 7 more for Harlequin. They do sales every Friday, so we'll see what their sale is this Friday. Last week it was only 30% off and that's not that great, so I didn't get anything, but I'm gonna read this one and I'm very excited because I've heard Naima Simone's great. I'm gonna be reading this. Hey guys, it's Friday and got home from work and had to mow the lawn real quick, and then my parents are coming over with some dinner, which is very exciting. They're picking up some dinner and we're gonna have some dinner with them, and I am 70 pages into Ruthless Pride. I'm really loving this. So our main character, Joshua, he is a like millionaire CEO of a company that his father had like cheated people out of money or like scammed people out of money or just lost a lot of money for people and like ran off, so he had to step up and take the role and be the CEO while his dad ran and like kind of fix their image. And there's a journalist that is writing about him and about his company and about what happened, and then she just like toured his company and he really doesn't trust her at all and hates her, but they like have undeniable chemistry and attraction with each other. So nothing's even happened between them. It's been 70 pages, but they're like seriously attracted to each other, which I feel like has happened in every Harlequin I've read. They just have this undeniable like can't stand how they feel around each other because it's just so much. I like it. It's kind of hate to love, and well, I mean like because they hate each other right now, but she knows something about him that she was like, hey, I heard this, and he's like, where'd you find that? And then she can't tell him, but he really wanted to be an artist when he was young but had to give that up to take over this company because of his dad. He had to step up and be the only person to really like take it over. So I'm interested to see where it goes. I like how she's a journalist, so it's going well, and I'll update you guys when I've read some more of this. Hey guys, it's Saturday and it's about noon. I just had some lunch and I've been reading this morning. Our washer stopped working, so love being a homeowner. Love in 2020, everything falls apart about my house. Roof leaked, so now there's a hole in my ceiling. We're getting that fixed this week. Air conditioning went out, got a new air conditioner, and now our washer stopped working. We'll deal with it. But I did finish Ruthless Pride. I was loving it when it started, and then it was kind of boring, and I feel like there wasn't a lot like to the characters. I wish we had more to them, especially with Joshua's character, because it didn't really feel like there was much of a plot for him. I don't know how I want to explain this other than like being really enamored with her and running his business. Like that's all there was to him. And like, yeah, then it kind of came into play, like he could possibly go back to like doing art, but like I just feel like there wasn't a lot to his character. We didn't even get to even see him do art. Like, did he do it for fun, like after work or something? We didn't get a lot of what he actually did for work. So I just feel like there was a lot that was underdeveloped in here, and especially the romance. She said I love you and they've known each other for like 2 weeks, and I feel like they never had any really substantial conversations with each other. It was more like a physical thing, and then all of a sudden they were in love, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I believe that. And again, we already had this with the previous book in this vlog, but there's another miscommunication, misunderstanding, and then they're like, I knew I could never trust you, and got really mad and broke up with them. And I was like, you literally just had to ask them if it was true and talked it out instead of jumping to conclusions and getting angry and not communicating. And that's what happened in here. And that's what happened in Temporary Wife Temptation too, and that's one of my least favorite ways a couple breaks up near the end. So I'm giving this 3 stars. It started out so promising and I was really excited, but it just has some things in there that rub me the wrong way that personally I don't enjoy. So I think other people would like this. What I love about Harlequins is they all have the tropes like pretty clearly in the synopsis, so you can pick and find what you like, and this one just wasn't for me. It started out so good though. I was like, this is awesome. She's like writing an expose on his company and he's getting angry, and then it kind of fizzled out from there. This was okay. I would say Temporary Wife Temptation is my favorite, and then this and bodyguard boyfriend were on the same level, where they were like, I was expecting so much more and my desires were not fulfilled in these. I will say they are very steamy still, so if you're into that, check out the Desire line. But I read 3.5 books and I'm gonna stop here. I know I really want to read that Stolen by the Viking book, but after my experience with one historical Harlequin, I don't know how it'll be, and I have a bunch of books to review within the next week that I have to read, and being back at school, I really don't want to get in a slump and then get behind and scramble on the weekends, because my weekends should be relaxing and not spent trying to catch up on my reading that's required for review. So I'm gonna stop here. I had fun. I'm definitely gonna pick up the Viking romance at some point, maybe this month, maybe next week when I have time after all my review books. They're all coming out this week, so I have to read them. I'm excited to try out the Viking romance because it looks really good. And the second book's on NetGalley, and I was super tempted to request it, but I didn't because I need to stop requesting books. That's why I'm in this situation in the first place. But I had a lot of fun. Make sure you check out Harlequin's website. Every Friday they do have deals. So this past Friday was 30% off. I'm waiting for them to have a better deal to get a couple more that I want. But I did enjoy Naima Simone's writing, so I would like to read more of her in the future. That's this vlog. I hope you enjoyed, and I have stuff to do. So hopefully we can get that washer situation figured out and my house doesn't fall apart. But that's all I have. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you want me to do another one of these with different Harlequins. Let me know your favorite Harlequin authors and which ones I should be checking out. I'm really excited to read another J.C. Leakes. I have her second one, and her third one, the cover just released and it's really pretty, and I can't wait to read more from her. So that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.